What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I want to say sorry if the light is kind of off, if it looks kind of yellowish, because I'm having some lighting issues or whatever. But you know, it could be worse, so we're just gonna get right into it. Before we start this video, make sure you smash the like button, leave a comment down below on things I might have missed on or anything like that, or comment down below things you want to see and all that type of stuff. Now, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, today I'm going to be talking about how to survive high school. And I know most of my viewers are already in high school. We're already in it, you know, we're already going through the phase or whatever. So this might particularly be for the underclassmen, or if I have, you know, little kids watching from middle school, this could pertain to you before you get into high school. So we're just gonna get right on to. Now, the first thing I got on my list is to not procrastinate. And honestly, this might be pretty hard because us as high schoolers, we tend to procrastinate. And I know all you over there, you in the back, I know y'all know that you procrastinate, so don't even say nothing because I know that you do it too. All right, so I would say that in middle school particularly, or elementary, not saying I have elementary people watching me, but if we do for some reason, I would say that, you know, you guys don't really procrastinate because your teachers really like help you, or you don't really have as much homework as high schoolers do. So I'm just saying though, when you get to high school, procrastination is not the best choice. Why? Because you will end up crying in the long run. And I know that might seem harsh, but 99.9% of high schoolers end up having breakdowns because they tend to procrastinate. Why do we do it? I don't know, but we do it anyway. So don't procrastinate. Second is don't skip. And now this should be fairly easy, and honestly, I don't understand why underclassmen skip. Like, what's the reason? Like, honestly, it's your first year out here. It's your first year out here. Why are you skipping? Like, freshman year, all your classes are full. Like, you will not be like upperclassmen where you will have a free period. That is really unlikely that you will have a free period. So honestly, there is no need for you to be skipping. That, like, literally, it does not make sense. And honestly, you just came from middle school. What do you know about skipping? Let me know. Because when you skip, your grade gets lower and lower. And that brings me to my next subject, which is GPA. GPAs are very important, and honestly, I don't understand how people have very low GPAs, because a teacher told me that a student had a 0.8 GPA. Like, you guys don't understand that it really takes you a lot to get a low GPA. Like, you really have to be determined to not come to class, to not do your work, to miss out on tests, or to just bomb the test, or to just like Christmas tree the test. Like, it really takes a lot for you to get low grades in every one of your classes. Like, honestly, I feel like it takes more work to fail than it does to pass, in my opinion. But GPAs though, keep that GPA up, because you slacking your freshman and sophomore year, you're gonna try to pick it up on your in your junior and senior year, and it's really not gonna be that great for you. So I would just recommend not to do it, because I recommend that you try to keep your GPA up your freshman and sophomore year. Then I'm not recommending it, but then if you do tend to end up skipping because, you know, maybe you have a free period, so you end up like skipping because, I don't know, let's say the class you have is really easy, so you end up skipping, your GPA won't be as effective. Listen, I'm not recommending that you skip, but I'm just saying, if something were to happen, your GPA is good, so I'll worry about that now. Then later, I mean, you still have to keep it up, but I'm just saying, just in case you start missing school a little bit more often than you usually would, you got it. My next thing is learn to be an independent learner, because this ain't middle school. This is not elementary. This is not middle. Okay? When you get in high school, believe it or not, if you're already a freshman and you tend to noticing, even if you don't notice it yet, them teachers do not care. They don't. I'm so sorry about it. They don't. You're lucky if you find 1 or 2 teachers that, if you, like, let's say you're sick and you miss school for a day or 2 days, and let's say you had a test or you had some things you need to make up, and they will understand and they will, you know, try to help you or help you make it up. Other than that, or even like be like, okay, come during my school, they have this thing called power hour, which is during lunch, where, you know, they'll tell you like, oh, come during lunch and I will help you and help you catch up. You will find a couple teachers that way, but most of them, they don't care. They, like, literally, it's so sad because education has just come to passing. Like, it's literally, they literally don't care about actually making you learn or master the subject. It's all about passing. So, you know, I'm just saying, high school is a little tough because when you're in middle school or elementary, you're actually trying to learn, you know, master the subject or whatever. But in high school, you're just trying to pass by all means, and it's gonna get rough, and you're gonna do things that you've never done before. Either it's cheating, just in case their parents, but I don't condone cheat. I'm not telling your child to cheat. I'm not telling your child to cheat, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying I've done it either, but I'm just saying I've seen some students, you know, it gets tough and you're gonna have to find a way to pass, because that's all teachers worry about. It's just you passing their class. They don't care about you actually retaining or learning the information. As I said, you will have a couple teachers that will actually like care and be like, okay, do you get this? Do you need to understand this? Do you need help? I'm willing to help you. They'll put forth the effort to make sure you're good. But there's just other teachers that's like, okay, here's the test, here's your homework, pass it. You don't pass it, oh well, that's your grade. And it'll be like that. So I would say learn to be an independent learner, just in case you have teachers like that, which I guarantee you will. So that way you can try to learn the stuff by yourself so you can get the best grade possible. Because as I said, them teachers don't care about you. They don't. So you on your own. You gotta be on your own. So do that. Understand that people will drift apart. This is my last subject, and this is the very most important. See how my voice got a little bit lower? Because I know this might be a sensitive thing for people. But as I said, for freshmen or for sophomores, you still might have your friends that you've known since elementary. You've known since middle school. They still might be here, but they won't be here in the end. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. But they won't be here. And I don't know if you've heard this before, but I've heard tons of people say, even before I was in high school, that the people you come into high school with, you won't leave with them. You'll come in with about 20 friends and you'll leave with about 1. 1 or 2. Like, it's just crazy because you guys won't stick there. People will drift apart, and as I said, I'm sorry. That's just the truth. Society can't accept the truth. Here's your truth. 100% honest, 100% genuine. Your friends will drift apart. You won't be friends with everybody that you're friends with in the beginning. And I'm not saying that you guys will have a fight or you guys will like hate each other. No. It'll be the simplest things, honestly. It'll be the simplest things. They'll be in a sport, or they'll be in a subject, or they'll be in a class where they meet different people. And they will end up hanging with those people more than they'll hang out with you. Therefore, you guys will drift apart because you will have your own group and they will have their own group. Even if they don't have a group, if they're just by themselves, they still will be with certain people that you might not even click with, or you might not even have people in common with. So you'll drift apart and you'll meet different friends. And that's the good thing though. Like, even though you guys will drift apart, you will still meet different people that you will be friends with. So either way, it'll still be good on your part, but you have to understand that you have to let go of some people. And that's just your truth. Sorry y'all, I can't speak sometimes, but as I said, you know, this is not to hurt your feelings or anything, but that's just how it is. So the best advice I will have for you to survive high school is realize that it's gonna be tough at times. They always say that junior year is your hardest year. I definitely believe that, because freshman and sophomore year, those were breezes. I mean, but junior year is kicking my behind. It really is. It's kicking my behind, okay? And it's kicking other people behind. I would say personally it's kicking my behind because my high school classes are pretty easy, but you know, I'm doing dual enrollment, which is kicking my behind. But that's a whole different story because some people don't have that, I don't think, in their schools. So we're not gonna get into that, but high school, it's not like High School Musical. High School Musical made it seem like it was gonna be fun and everything's gonna be great. It's not. It's really not. High school can kick your behind, but you gotta stay strong. You gotta stay consistent, because I'm telling you, once you get into bad habits, it'll stick with you. Relationships. Freshmen. I'm talking to my freshman here, okay? I know a senior, they gon', whether it's a boy or girl, they gonna come to you and they gonna seem appealing and you gonna end up liking them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you heard this, I'm telling you, a lot of people will tell you this. They will tell you, and you won't listen. But listen. You won't listen to them, but listen. They don't want you. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being so mean right now, but I'm just being so honest, because let me break it down to you, because nobody's gonna tell you the truth. They're just gonna look at you and be like, Let me break it down to you. So I'm using boys as an example because this happens mostly with boys. They will be with you, right? And they will seem all great or whatever, and people will tell you like, no, like stay away from them, like they don't want you, they just want the cootie cat, they don't really want you for real. But you'll be like, yes they do, like we're together, let's say, I don't know, let's say y'all been together for like, I don't know, like 3 months, I don't know, could be longer, and you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be together, y'all lying, he want me, like we together, that's my baby, we're gonna be together forever. No, that's not how it's gonna work. Cause think about it, right? Let's break it down. You're 14 years old, 15 if you turn 15 already. They're 17, 18, if not 18 already, right? First of all, that's the case. First and foremost, that's the case. Second, right? Do you really think that when they go into college that they're gonna want to be dragging a little kid around? Not to be mean, as I said, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just saying, you're 14, 15 years old. They're 18. They're gonna go to college. Let's just go beyond. They're in college, right? They're in college. They're officially an adult. If they've grown already, if they've grown throughout high school, they're an adult. They're in college. They've got other people. They're grown. Like, you know, they do what they want if they can. They do what they want. They can be with whoever they want. They could do whatever with whoever they want. And you're 15. If they're beyond high school, you're still 15, about to turn 16. As I said, a case. Second, think about it. Do they want a 15, 16-year-old when they have people their own age, older, right? And they can have more experience, they can do so much more with all those people in college, all those different varieties, ages, all that, and you think they really want to drag a kid behind and be with a little kid that, depending on if they've even hit puberty yet? Just say, it's kind of rough, but it's how it is. And I don't want to be mean, but I feel like it needs to be said because there's still freshmen out here. Still, or not even freshmen yet. There's still people out here thinking that, oh, I can get an older man when I'm, first of all, honey, they're not even men. They're boys still. They're not grown. They're not grown. They still need to mature. That's number one. Number two, boys, they don't think with their brains. Okay? I'm gonna say it. They don't think with their brains. They think with something else. So wherever that something else bring them to, that's what they're gonna try to get. And I understand they might want to be with you because honestly, they might think it's easier because sometimes boys that are seniors and they have people that are their age, they know what they know they up to, and girls don't play that because they're older and they realize like you ain't, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But you're like an easier target because you're young, you just got here, you don't know, so you know they could just slide in and do what they want. Doesn't necessarily mean that you might give them what they want, but you're just an easier target. So I'm not saying break up with whoever you with or whoever you talking to or whatever if they're a senior. I'm just saying 99.9% of the time it's not gonna work out because me personally, all the freshmen I knew back in my freshman year that were with a senior, they didn't last, and it's not a surprise. I'm just letting you know now so you won't be surprised later. If you choose to do it anyway, that's on you, but I let you know the truth. So that's basically all I got. I didn't want to go too much on a rant because there's so many things I could talk about, but we're just going to talk about the basics. So leave a comment down below on something that I might have missed or something you might want to hear. And also, just do your best because high school, it could be the best years of your life, but I'm just saying when it comes to work and teachers and all that, there's a lot of factors that go into it. So good luck. You know, I'm basically done. I'm about to go, and it could be scary too, but I'm just saying I'm ready. I'm not ready, but honestly, high school ain't right now. It's not it right now. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to see. I'm gonna see if I can put my Instagram right here, but it will also be down in the description down below. DM me and let me know things you want to see. You know, comment, like some pictures, comment, you know what I'm saying? Share this video with your friends, share the channel with your friends. You know, we're trying to get the views and subscribers up. You know, I'm trying to get to 100 right now, so help me out here. And again, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.